that Paul Bloom has audio of the arrest.
Yeah, and he's going to just, I think, hold it. I think he has it on his phone. Yep, we're good. We're good, Lori. Just tell us when to. There we go. So, okay, Paul, tell us what you got, and let's take a listen.
Yeah, so a source of mine just texted a short video clip, runs about 12 seconds from a neighboring farm in Green Isle that picks up the bullhorn of the arrest. I'm going to play it. It's coming off my phone into the microphone. I hope our viewers can hear it. I can translate the audio on the back end, but let's share this. This would have been minutes ago as Vance Belter was taken into custody alive.
We have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
Let's do that one more time for you all, but I understand it came across cleanly.
We have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
Come to the sound of my voice. You are surrounded.
We have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
Come to the sound of my voice one more time.
We have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
So there you go. Just a few minutes ago, Green Isle, or Sibley County, Minnesota, I should say. I don't exactly know the township or the location there, but the bullhorn, they have an arrest warrant. It's hard to make out. It's you typically would get on your cell phone a video that's shared with you. It's grainy. Obviously I can see some authorities. It's taken from a nearby farm, but you hear their authorities in their final encounter, as we understand it, with Vance Belter near his property, Green Isle, Minnesota, a wanted political assassin doing the unthinkable, allegedly this weekend attacking two lawmakers in their own homes, killing the Speaker Emerita and her husband, and as well as gravely injuring the Hoffmans. And so tonight in custody, alive. We thought about how this might play out, but now this heads to court. I mean, in what will be an unprecedented criminal case. Does it start in federal, state court? Obviously, so many questions still to be determined on that level. But tonight, as far as we understand it, although still waiting for an official confirmation here at the Emergency Operations Center that Vance Belter did heed the warning and the advice or the commands of law enforcement SWAT teams down in Sibley County just minutes ago, and did surrender peacefully to authorities, again with, as my understanding, the use of drone coverage to track him in those fields or woods down there.
Sounds like our Paul Bloom has some new information for us. So, Paul, what have you got?
Yeah, so I'm going to have to, read this. So
Sure.
Forgive me for, taking eye contact away from you. I just have the state murder charges against Vance Belter, charges of murder in the second degree with intent not premeditated, a second count of that charge, and then a couple of counts of obviously the attempted murders. But I just want to read a quick paragraph. Again, I have to process this in real time here. This is one of the paragraphs. So this is after the shooting at Melissa Hortman's house, Mark and Melissa Hortman. Quote, officers searched defendant's vehicle, registered to him. Again, that's that faux police car, the security car with the flashing lights, just abandoned in the driveway because he encountered authorities and had to run out the back door. So again, officers searched defendant's vehicle, registered to him, and located at least 3 AK-47 assault rifles, a 9mm handgun, as well as a list of names and addresses of other public officials. Officers canvassed the surrounding area and located a ballistic vest, a disassembled 9mm firearm, a mask. We know he was in that mask in one of the photographs at the door, dressed like police, and a gold police-style badge. So that was all found near the scene. Defendant is the listed purchaser for at least 4 of the recovered firearms, so he connects to the guns themselves. Additionally, investigators spoke with a person familiar with defendant who positively identified him as the man on the Champlin residence surveillance footage. So perhaps that puts that one image of him in the mask at the home of Senator Hoffman. We weren't sure if that picture had come from a Ring camera, which house, but would seem to be from these charges that it came from the Champlin home.
Okay.
Because defendant has not been apprehended, and this case has significant media attention. Of course, this was before what just happened tonight. Your complaint requests this warrant be sealed. So these charges were previously filed. But again, the weaponry, guys, we have to talk about that encounter, the cops checking the Hortman house. Tragically, they couldn't prevent what happened in that home in Brooklyn Park early Saturday morning. But what happens if he gets back in that car? They had that gun exchange with him on the curb. They had, clearly he has lists, he has names, he has addresses, and if he gets out of that neighborhood in that car, who knows what happens. Instead, he's on foot. It would take them, 36 hours to bring him into custody alive, but so he has been taken into custody alive. That photo, you can't see that enough, right there, taken into custody, Sibley County there, alive. We played the audio, ordered to stand up. Surrendered peacefully, but those officers, I'll play that audio one more time as our viewers kind of tune into this breaking news. Again, I have the murder charges that are now been unsealed, but again, I lost my train of thought. Let me just go to that, audio again I was asked to play. It's going to take a second.
Paul, it's
We're
okay.
good.
We have the complaint in front of us, too.
Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
It's 12 seconds. I'll do it again. It starts with them letting him know there's an arrest warrant. Put up your hands. Walk towards his voice. Here it goes again.
Guys, we have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
One more time.
We have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
So a few times there, that is audio nearby of this arrest in Sibley County field near what I understand to be property of Vance Belter. He is in custody. That photo there, proof. I thought it was really interesting, the comment, the social media comment. The Ramsey County Sheriff's Office was the initial source where I saw that photo posted. I'd maybe like to call that up. We don't have the greatest internet signal. It might take a minute. So, but again, just to reiterate, now seeing those charges, I had heard from sourcing that he did have multiple weapons in that SUV. That was closely searched yesterday. That's where they found this so-called, manifesto. It was explained a little differently, but certainly within these charges, it reads that there were names, there was addresses, there was multiple weaponry in his vehicle, and of course he had to abandon that because he was encountered by some police officers who, when they went to Senator Hoffman's home where the initial shooting occurred early Saturday morning, it dawned on them his position as a lawmaker, a DFL party, Melissa Hortman's house, they're friends, it's less than 10 miles away. They preemptively went to the house just to do what I would call a welfare check. And when they arrive there, they see that, what they thought was a police car, and they have this encounter with the armed gunman who we now believe is Vance Belter. There's an exchange of gunfire. He apparently runs into the house out the back, which is that Edinburgh golf course. It would take authorities, law enforcement, nearly 48 hours to finally bring this to a conclusion. But finding him alive, apparently using drones to discover him, perhaps getting help by a trail camera near his house, and then getting drones up above to look down below. And our understanding was he was crawling around in dirt, and to sort of enhance that thought is this idea in that audio. You do hear authorities tell him to stand up and walk towards their voice.
A very important development. Or Paul Bloom, it sounds like you have a little bit more information for us.
Yeah, just a comment I wanted to pass along to our viewers. We are in the State's Emergency Operations Center in the North Metro. We have been promised a 10:30 news conference with officials that I have now confirmed will include the Brooklyn Park Police Chief. We met yesterday at the news conference, Mark Bruley. I asked if there was anything I could convey from him, and he said just that this was the largest manhunt in the state's history. 43 hours, and we had the suspect in custody, leveraged hundreds of federal, state, county, and local law enforcement, quote, historic and amazing. The thoughts of Brooklyn Park Police Chief Mark Bruley, of course. It was his city where Speaker Emerita Melissa Hortman and Mark Hortman were shot and killed yesterday around 3:30 in the morning. 43 hours later, Vance Belter, the suspected gunman, political assassin, is in custody. He has been charged. We shared those charges with you that have been unsealed in Hennepin County. We also understand there are federal charges filed against him. We haven't seen that complaint yet. And I wanted to read the words. The Ramsey County Sheriff's Office was the first place we saw that photo of Belter under arrest. Quote, the face of evil. After relentless and determined police work, the killer is now in custody, thanks to the dedication of multiple agencies working together along with support from the community. Justice now one step closer, and it's that photo of him in handcuffs. The law enforcement in those camouflaged, almost military-looking fatigues have him under arrest and in custody, and now the criminal case prosecution begins against him. We're about 5 minutes away now from what we expect to hear from all sorts of officials. We've no word yet if the governor's coming back here tonight, but certainly, as I mentioned there, the Brooklyn Park Police Chief will be here. A huge sigh of relief in that community. I am being asked to try to maybe play that community one more time. This room is getting kind of loud, but this was the audio of the arrest. 12 seconds. We played it several times for you. If you're just joining us now, it's probably worth trying again. But again, the room's gotten a lot louder in the last few minutes as media has poured in for this 10:30 news conference. Here it is. Listen closely.
Guys, we have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice. We have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
Do that one more time.
Guys, we have an arrest warrant. Take a look around. You are surrounded. Stand up with your hands empty and above your head and come to the sound of my voice.
And just having that picture on screen with it, it really puts you in that moment, in that field. Again, as we understood it, as one police source commented that he was crawling in on the ground. He was spotted above by drone. A trail camera had picked up an image of him earlier. And again, he chose to end this peacefully and then did follow his voice, the voices, and in custody there. So again, I'm curious to see the tone that it's taken. Clearly relief. We spoke earlier in the day about, just anecdotally, another police chief in the Metro who has officers outside every elected official 24 hours, each hour of the day since this manifesto and names, even names not on that list. Police were guarding homes over the last 43 hours during this manhunt. They were responding to tips, to calls. There was 400 plus tips that came into the official BCA tip line, a $50,000 reward for the suspected gunman. And there he is on your screen, alive, under arrest, and now just minutes away from hearing sort of the official accounting from state officials who opened this emergency operations center yesterday to coordinate this search. Dozens of agencies, federal, all the alphabet soup of the federal agencies, state, local, police. But this, I know deep down, I know Mark Bruley pretty well. This was personal for Brooklyn Park, and to have this man under arrest right now means so much. And I shared his words with you a minute ago, but huge relief in that community tonight.